Place, looked at closely, not one flake of flint. But I'm gonna go up here farther and start sifting. I could start sifting right here. Found points on this stretch in the winter time. Start sifting in here and hitting the base clay, find stuff right here just like I am. It's just real tough digging. Probe this a little bit and I'd hit rock in here someplace. I know I would, or out in the water. Start digging it and I know there's artifacts. Most of this is just knowing where to dig. And I know where to dig because I walk around like this. And if there's any flint washing out, I know it's coming from someplace, and I try to find that someplace. And that's what I did up here. See this right here? This is evidence. See, that piece is covered. This is evidence of a fire pit eroding out of the bank above me, up in there. See the red cracked up fired rock? This will be fractured. See it? It's fractured because it exploded when it was heated anciently. Now, I probed back up in here. There's fire pit beds right there. That's where it's coming from. See how I found it? It's pretty simple, really. Yeah, there's another little lancet blade. This is a tool the Amos people made. Just, they all about look like this. Millions of them. See, I'm on the right trail. Look at the cores. These are nice. Amos cores. You can see right where the blades were taken off. These are not woodland. They go with these serrated points. See it? There's another one. See how this kind of has a platform up here? It was hit in there. See how these blades were come off? There's probably some missing here. But see the blade channels down that? This is a core from the Amos point culture that they were making. Here, I'll show you. Little bladelets like this as tools, and you see they're all used. They have use on them. There's a Brush Creek Chert one, and that green and red stuff might be some kind of jasper. I'm no geologist or mineral expert, so rock and mineral, I just look for arrowheads. I know about cherts and stuff, but I'm not sure on that red and green stuff. It's very unique. But there you have it, the core and the tools. I got a pretty nice find here. It's one of the nicer little preforms or blades to come out of here, and look at the edge work. That one's a knife. See the edge work up at there? That's pretty nice. It's all there. Cortex on it. That's cool. Yeah, I'm not home yet. I'm emptying water out of my boots and getting ready to walk back to the truck, but there's that knife. You can see it's kind of like one of, see how it's got that kind of curved Amos? It's one of them. It's just a lesser one. You see what I mean? I just found two big ones in recent videos. I'll put one of them up at the end. This is just a small average one. Kind of got the bevel to it. See, it's, see this little, see how it has that weird form? Right there's a more classic one. Right there's another one. There are the knives that go with these serrated points. That's just a little lesser one, but that's still a nice find, huh? See it? See the form of it there? Now look at that one. Bingo. Yeah, there's another flake blade that's been used too. They're everywhere in here. Well, I just raked this out of a hole. It's a hematite artifact. I'd say it's a broken cell. Had to be broke. Oh man, look at, that's a hematite. Look, it looks like metal. Oh, that would have been nice. It's a cell. The bit ends broke off. Oh. Well, you can start to see where it started to slant. It wouldn't have been much longer. Just the bits off, see it, and it would have just had a razor bit on it, like an axe from the hardware store. That is very good grade ore. It almost looks silver. I mean, my goodness, folks. This would have been worth some money. It's so awesome, the material, that it should almost be restored. And see, this was percussion chipped. You can see the flake scars on it in places, and then rubbed. They chipped these. Oh, that's too bad. I wanted to show you that place. It happens. Stuff's broke. Well, right there it is, carried in by ancient human hands and broke open. Another piece of the bully stone. They were making tools of this on this site. Well, that bully stone, these people there loved it. Right there it is. This one's wet, it'll dry out and look just like the other pieces. There's the spalling hammer. See how it's all beat up? There's the sewed out of it. Well, adze. Choppers. There's several. And flakes. There's flakes of it even. There's people like that stuff. That's archaeology. Well, I just raked this out of the bottom of the hole. That looks like a pretty nice little... Oh, it's got nice edge work. That's a beautiful knife. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty stinking nice. Real nice work on it. It's an Amos tool from the Amos toolkit. Yeah, I would say this is black canola chert. You can see the line there. Look at the nice little micro edge work. That's a nice little tool. It's associated with those serrated points, those early archaic points. There you go. Well, it's a shame on that. Broke right down the middle one like a natural fisher. It's a green Chert knife. Well, if this is whole, this is a month maker. I almost pooped my pants when I saw this. It must have been in a clay clod. I've been breaking them up, and I'm sure it was, because I looked through all the screen and I was going like this, dipped it again. Oh, folks, it's jewel. Just a tiny tip thing, but still, I don't care. Oh, man. I don't even think that one really needs restored. It's so nice. Don't matter, it has a minute tip ding. What a beauty. Serrated, that's an Amos made of just nut stuff. I might get a tip put on it. It's so good. Send that to Gomer. There's artifact restoration in Florida. You'll be able to fix that. Well, I just found a point I called the video Orange Ice. This might be Carter Cave too. Found it real close to that other one. That's a beautiful point. Look at that material. Now look there. That's super nice. I'm proud of it. Well, I would say 98% this is Carter Cave too, maybe even 99. It's got the little like sand grain looking particles suspended in it. I can usually tell when I look at it. Look at that. Looks like it has something in it. That's crazy material. That's a beautiful find. Well, you can go watch Orange Ice #1. That video I'll put up at the end. There's a Carter Cave point. Now I think that Amos Point's Carter Cave, and I think that one is, along with this. I think it's all Carter Cave material, and the site I'm looking 6 hours by car from the Carter Cave Flint source. So, big trading network. You know, the river would have been the highway. Hope you're enjoying. Dinner? Look here, folks. What's this? Who's this little boy right here? This is Amos the baby cat. We just found him, I don't know, a little over a month ago. He's just little. Look at him. He's getting these lickable, delectable treat. The chicken flavor is what he likes. Tell him you like the chicken. He's a good boy, folks. Find of the year. What a handsome little guy, huh? I'll see ya. Here's another handsome little boy. He's getting ready to give out, but I got to clean up his mess. Look at this. He's got just crumbs everywhere. Tell him you're a maniac and you make messes. Tell him you tore up the drapes. You shredded a blanket. You tore up a pillow. Ate a hole in one of my shirts. And this is just this month. You're in the doghouse, kind of. Tell him. Probably write a children's book called Brandon and the 250 RPM. You know, teach little kids about the eye that can't see further than its own lash. Later.